Welcome to One Mega Video channel. Subscribe the channel, like the video, share with your friends. In this video, we will see King Frederik X of Denmark's family and the Danish royal family tree. As we are updated already that Denmark has a new king, King Frederik X of Denmark, who is the eldest son of the recently abdicated Queen Margaret II of Denmark. Her abdication was announced on New Year's Eve on 2024. The announcement came as a surprise to many of her avid followers, which led to much speculation around the timing, as she previously said that she would never abdicate her throne. The new reign of King Frederik X and his wife, Queen Mary of Denmark, who was formerly Crown Princess Mary of Denmark, also known as Mary Donaldson of Australia from Tasmania. Their eldest son, 18-year-old Prince Christian of Denmark, is now the Crown Prince of Denmark, with all eyes on the Danish royal family. This video is a guide to their royal family tree as of 2024. Queen Margrethe II of Denmark. Queen Margaret II of Denmark was born as Princess Margaret Alexandrine Borghildur Ingrid on April 16, 1940. She is the eldest daughter of King Frederik IX of Denmark and Queen Ingrid of Denmark, who were then the Crown Prince and Princess of Denmark, as her grandfather, King Christian X, was on the Danish throne. Princess Margaret came from the royalty on both sides of her family. Her father, which is obviously a member of the Danish royal family, and her mother, Princess Ingrid, was a member of the Swedish royal family. She was the only daughter of Sweden's king, King Gustav VI Adolf. Princess Margaret has two younger sisters, Princess Benedict of Denmark and Princess Anne-Marie of Denmark. Princess Anne-Marie would go on to marry Greece King Constantine II, and she would be Queen of Greece until the abolishment of the Greek monarchy. In 1953, when she was 13 years old, Princess Margaret of Denmark became heir presumptive after a Danish constitutional amendment allowed women to inherit the throne. In 1967, she married a French diplomat named Henrik de Montpezat, and they had two sons together, Prince Frederick of Denmark and Prince Joachim of Denmark. In 2022, she celebrated her Golden Jubilee year, and in the start of 2024, she abdicated the throne, making her eldest son as king as per the Danish line of succession. Prince Henrik of Denmark. French diplomat Henrik de Montpezat, who was the son of Count Andrew de Montpezat and his partner Countess de Montpezat. Among his siblings, he was the second of 9 children and grew up in Hanoi, the French Indonesia, which is current-day Vietnam. He also served in the French army in the Algerian War and then worked in the French Foreign Ministry. While working at the French embassy in London, he met the then Princess Margaret of Denmark, who was studying at the London School of Economics. They dated in secret for a year or so before marrying in June 1967. Upon their royal marriage, he converted to Lutheranism. His name was Danicized to Henrik, and he became Prince Henrik of Denmark eventually. It is said that over the years, he was frustrated with his role, leaving the country for a short period in 2002 because he felt, he said, as pushed aside, degraded and humiliated. And for many years, I have been Denmark's number 2, he said. At the time, I have been satisfied with that role, but I don't want to be relegated to number 3 after so many years. What is the truth behind that only the family members will know at its best? In 2008, Queen Margaret II announced that her descendants would also have the title Count or Countess of Montpezat to recognize her husband's family. In 2016, Prince Henrik renounced the title of Prince Consort, and in 2017 said he did not wish to be buried next to Queen Margaret II. What is the truth behind and reasons associated that only the family members know the best? He passed away in 2018, survived by the Danish queen, his sons, and 8 grandchildren. King Frederik X of Denmark. The eldest son of Queen Margaret II of Denmark and Prince Henrik of Denmark, King Frederik X of Denmark was born on May 26, 1968, and 4 years later became Crown Prince of Denmark when his mother ascended to the Danish throne. He attended primary school in Denmark, boarding school in France for a year, and then graduated from Oregaard Gymnasium in 1986. He attended college at Aarhus University with a year at Harvard, making him the first member of the Danish royal family to receive a university education. Amazing, isn't it? At the Sydney Olympics in the year 2000, he met Miss Mary Donaldson in Australia. They married in 2004 and eventually Crown Prince Frederick and Crown Princess Mary of Denmark were blessed with 4 children: Prince Christian of Denmark, Princess Isabella of Denmark, and the royal twins Prince Vincent of Denmark and Princess Josephine of Denmark. Queen Mary of Denmark. The new Queen of Denmark was born as Mary Elizabeth Donaldson in Tasmania, Australia on February 5, 1972, the daughter of Scottish parents John Donaldson and Henrietta Donaldson. After her mother's death following complications from heart surgery, her father remarried to Susan Elizabeth Horwood, a novelist. Among her siblings, Miss Mary is the youngest of 4 children. She graduated from the University of Tasmania in 1994 and then worked for advertising agencies. When she met Prince Frederick of Denmark, she was working for a real estate firm and she moved to Denmark in December 2001. Upon her marriage to Crown Prince of Denmark in 2004, she received Danish citizenship and converted to Lutheranism. Queen Mary of Denmark is always known for her stylish fashion since her entry into the Danish royal family and was also well known for her advocacy work. As mentioned earlier, she and King Frederik of Denmark have 4 children together. Crown Prince Christian of Denmark. The new Crown Prince of Denmark is Prince Christian, the eldest son of King Frederik X of Denmark and Queen Mary of Denmark. He was born on October 15, 2005 and recently he celebrated his 18th birthday in a glamorous gala in Copenhagen. In June 2023, he announced he would be turning down his royal allowance, but that might likely change upon his father's accession, and it is said when he become a full-time royal. Prince Christian's main priority in the coming year will be the completion of Prince's upper secondary education, the Danish royal house said in a statement at the time. In continuation of this, the Danish royal palace will provide information on Crown Prince Christian of Denmark's further youth and education courses when the time is right. It has thus been agreed with the Danish Prime Minister's office that support will only be sought in the Danish Parliament for a law on annuities when the prince turns 21 or upon a possible change of throne if it takes place before that. Prince Joachim of Denmark. The younger brother of King Frederik of Denmark, Prince Joachim of Denmark, was born on June 7, 1969. He served in the Danish military. In 1995, he married Alexandra Christina Manley, a Hong Kong-born sales executive. Upon their royal marriage, she became Princess Alexandra and they had 2 sons together, Count Nikolai of Denmark, the first grandson of Queen Margaret II of Denmark, and Prince Henrik of Denmark, and later Count Felix of Denmark. In the year 2004, Princess Alexandra and Prince Joachim of Denmark announced they would be divorcing. She remarried in 2007 to Martin Jorgensen, resulting in losing her princess title. They divorced in 2015 after 8.5 years of their royal marriage. She is now known as Alexandra with title Countess of Fredericksburg. Prince Joachim of Denmark remarried in 2007 to Marie Cavalier, who is now known as Princess Marie of Denmark. They have 2 children together, Count Henrik of Denmark and Countess Athena of Denmark. As of January 1, 2023, as announced, all 4 of Prince Joachim's children no longer use the title Prince or Princess, but retain their place in the line of succession to the Danish throne. Prince Joachim and Princess Marie moved to Washington, D.C., USA recently as he began a new position under the Ministry of Defense as the Defense Industry Attaché at the Danish Embassy in Washington, D.C., USA. Finally, when we take a look at the Danish royal family's line of succession in current year 2024, King Frederik of Denmark takes the Danish throne. He is followed in the line of succession by his 4 children, his brother, his brother's children, then his aunt, Princess Benedict of Denmark. The line of succession to the Danish throne is as follows in ascending order. First in the line of succession is Crown Prince Christian of Denmark, followed by Princess Isabella, then Prince Vincent, then Princess Josephine, after that Prince Joachim, followed by Count Nikolai, Count Felix, Count Henrik, Countess Athena, and in the 10th position, Princess Benedict of Denmark. Looking at this video, which are the things which you were not aware earlier and have newly learned from this video, and what other known and unknown facts that you are aware about the Danish royal family tree and the line of succession? Share your thoughts to comment below, like the video and share with your friends and subscribe to the channel. Thank you for watching One Mega Video channel. Enjoy your life and have a nice day.